Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasu here, coming at you guys with another banger Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch for you guys today. And we have a lot of buyouts to go over pertaining to new support, rogue buyouts, meta buyouts, and even a hat buyout that you guys might not be unaware or aware that is happening. So we have a lot to go over this Market Watch, but before we do, I will be doing a giveaway. Guys, if you want to join the giveaway for an Enigmaster pack bit, a secret rare right here, all you have to do is hit that like button, be subscribed, and let me know in the comment section below what cards I'm going over next Market Watch, or what decks you are playing this format or want to play, because it feels like you could play a lot of cool decks this format, at least from my perspective. I have a funny story I'm going to talk about later, how I was supposed to play my first locals of the year and why that didn't happen. But the giveaway is in US and Canada only. Again, it'll be in the pinned comment as well, so go check that out. Giveaway winner will be in a week and a half to 2.5 weeks. It's, let's just say, light play, so you got for the card, so you guys will be entered for that if you do all three of those things. If you're buying any cards off TCG Player, use my link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. And check out Whatnot. Use my affiliate link for $15 on your next purchase. And they have a lot of cool Yu-Gi-Oh stuff like Nadir Servant, which is bought out. QCs right now are $35 here, going up all the way to $50. You know, I could have got these at 25, but I got so mad that I didn't get them when they were 14. I said, nope, I'm not going to get them. And where did I end up off that decision? In a much worse place if I want a playset of the Dear Servant QCs. Sometimes buyouts come in waves, gentlemen. You might miss wave 1, but you might hit wave 2. And at least you won't regret in wave 4 or 5. That's how it is. But I love this card's artwork so much here. A lot, right? It just looks absolutely gorgeous. But the reason people are getting this, also platinums are about, you got one for 4, 8, 10s, 17. Funny enough, I actually have a set of these just because I like them. So I'm kind of glad I got plats. The reason people are getting this is because of Schism, Maximus, shenanigans. A lot of people are using this because, hey, sending from the extract to the grave is now very good. It feels like a much more viable strategy in the game, has been for a long time now. So people are sending 2 different monsters from different names from the extract to graveyard to special this. And it's just pretty good here. I mean, these secret rares are 30, going up to $40. I've talked about this card when it did hit back down to like the 12, 15, because the year graph might not show it very well. Yeah, it doesn't show it extremely well here, but these little spikes, they were selling for more than the spikes. You know, this one was selling for probably like 30-ish, and you guys see like multiple spikes here. This card has always had buyouts throughout the year. Rise of Duels is a very hard set to grab. If you guys do not remember, Talents and Droplets debuted in Rise of the Duelist. Yeah, I know. We had Crow, QC, we had all these, we had Chaos Ruler here. We had a lot of crazy cards. Infernoble also debuted here, which Arsenal Falcon, by the way, this card is $11 still, so, you know, just so if you guys did not know. But yeah, Maximus is a old card for its high rarity. Would be great to see it as a QC, honestly. I think that'd be really cool. Because these cards just look fantastic. Ultras right now are $6 to $7 though. So if you guys do not have this card, even the 2021 version is actually going up here. So to $7. This card used to be like $1, and I told people this is a fantastic penny stock for 2 to 3 years in the future. And if you guys got it then, good job. You made some money. A buyout that is still underway that some of you may not know about is actually DogmaTIKA. I probably butchered the crap out of that, so I apologize. But if you guys watch it for a long time, you guys know I can't pronounce cards, can't read, can't type. But this card is actually on 20 listings here. They start at dollars and they do go up to 2s. Now there is a wall here. You guys have to remember that's just basically 44 times 2. That's 88. Let's say with taxes, that's 100 or something like roughly around that. Once that wall is gone, I mean, you go up here like crazy. So just something to be kind of considerate about here. Now, White Knight of Dogmatica Ultra Rares. These are dollars still as well. This is the max rarity for this card. It has a lot more listings, but remember, this is an ultra rare, while this is kind of a super rare. They only play one of these. I think they played 2 copies of this card. Believe it or not, I actually know someone who's actually really in-depth with the deck. It is a very fun rogue / anti-strategy deck to play. If you guys are looking for that, especially a budget deck to play at locals that is kind of anti-meta that you can really get first place with at a locals, this is it. I'm gonna, if you guys want to, let me know. I can maybe reach out to you guys, see if I can get a deck profile. I got the Ritual Beast deck profile on uploaded Saturday. My boy Brandon top 8'd the regional, and in this format with Ritual Beast, I mean, that's amazing. Soul Drain here from Astral Pack 4. This is getting bought out in all fronts here. You pay 1,000. Monsters that are banished, as well as monsters in the graveyard, cannot activate their effects, right? You guys know why this is bought out. Now, super rares are $14, $20 here. Malice is a huge threat. And then you also have the Lost Arts at about 15s here, $18. I actually have the Lost Arts just because, if you guys not know, for a long time, I actually used to collect a set, if not at least one copy of every Lost Art, because I just really like to. And I'm glad I got my set this way, because, guys, even though I technically got them for free because you go to a OTS store, you spend 30, you get one of these for freeze, the fact that I held on to these when they were really like $1 or $2 makes me quite happy. Soul Drain rares, these are 12, 18, and up to $1,000, guys. You know, it's really funny how some of these stores just love to have fun with these cards, so they just put them at $1,000. I always just find that really funny. Like, everyone knows nobody's gonna buy that copy, but throughout TCG Player and just probably websites in general, you'll see like these random cards that are worth like less than $20. Someone lists a copy for like, you know, something like 420.69 or 699.42 or like $1,000, right? It's always just so funny to me. But yeah, this is really good against Malice. People are trying to pick it up for that deck, and it is, if you're not playing Malice but you know you're gonna run into it, guys, this should be in your side deck. Lancia QCs, these are 35 going up to about 38 here for your copies here, so quite a bit actually on the front of Lancia. CRs are still, you know, about $6, $5, $7 here. I have to admit, guys, some of the best thing you could do is go through Rarity Collection 1 and 2 and try to get these PCRs and plats, because people are finally like, you know what? I want to bling it out for a nice rarity. I want to play these. Now, the PCRs from Rarity 2 and above tend to be quite good, actually. They don't stick to the sleeves like Rarity 1. Fun fact, I actually got a lot of my PCRs just because they were like dollars or less for a very long time, like $1, $2, $3. So I decided just to get a set of everything, of whatever like staple, just because I was tired of switching always QCs as well. It's good to try some new rarities. You can get burnt out on playing all QC, and I'm really glad I did. I told people to get these at $1, $1.25. Yo, well, you won. I know I've said that multiple times, but Malice here, the deck I was supposed to play on Saturday. QCs are about 107, 110. I told people this would be around 100, 120. Don't get it at 200, 250. And if you did, good job. Then you also have PR Rabbits at about 255, 270, 280 here. Now, let me tell you guys why I was not able to unfortunately play Malice. So after literally getting out to the card store about 2.5 hours early, because there were some trades I wanted to do, and I wanted to play test with some guys. I want to get the deck profile, and I actually want to hang out with the people there. I'm very lucky that I go to locals called Everything Games. Some people I meet actually don't know what locals I like to go to. I like to go to Everything Games. There is a locals called Forever After Collectibles that I really love as well. I like going there. So those are some of the locals I go to. Sometimes I go to other locals like, you know, Top Cut or Emporium. So you guys will see me around. But, you know, that's the locals I go to. I showed up there. I played test. I got everything done. I was super happy. I went to go get a drink, and I realized that my keys were not in my pocket. So I decided to, and I spent about 40 minutes, no joke, trying to find my keys, realizing that most likely they're somehow in my car. So instead of playing locals, and guys, I'm not going to concentrate on locals if I don't know where my keys are. I ended up calling a guy to unlock my car, and it was really funny because they were there actually, but they were at a place that they should have not been. So I don't know how they were there. And I ended up getting a spare key, because if you guys don't know, I did not have a spare car key. I haven't had a spare car key in years, because while car keys usually come with 2 car keys, mine ended up getting lost when I was 19. I want to say 20 years old. I've had this car for like 7, 8 years. So I ended up just getting another car key, and the funniest part is, and this is just a tip for you guys, sometimes these car locksmith guys will get you the key for your car for cheaper, because back when I would try to get a spare key, it would cost like 200 something, always up to like 275. This guy unlocked my car and gave me a spare key and came out to me for 200. So it was amazing. But yeah, I did not get to play Malice, unfortunately, in a tournament, but at least I got some games in. Really, really unfortunate. Unlucky, but I need a new key anyway, I guess I got for cheaper. So it all worked out in the end. So hopefully this Saturday, your boy will be able to play Malice at a local tournament and probably go X2, because I actually have a pretty good locals with players who actually top 32 events. So it's very good practice. But yeah, White Rabbit's QCs here are about 280, 300. Dormouses are still about out 105, 130 here. I can't really say this is worth, because who knows? Maybe they throws this as a QC for fun later down the line. White Rabbits Ultras are 40, 45. I don't think they're going to hit 50. I feel like they're going to stabilize on 35 to 45. The field spell has been going down, actually. 28 here for your copies. Granted, they do quickly go back up to 36, 37, but you can get yourself some cheaper copies if you need them for the deck. QC detonators, these are 120, 125 now. I think that post Supreme Darkness, the format's not going to change like crazy. The new TCG archetype definitely has a lot of potential. You can actually play a Ryzel version with that. I believe it's called Mitsurugi. There is a build with that. I don't know how meta defining it's going to be, but besides that, I guess people are going to want to try to play, more of White Forest. And if White Forest does not break the mold with all the cards they're getting, I don't really have as much faith in the future, I'll be honest. Ryuge, by the way, if you guys don't know, this card's a solid $6, $7 right now. So this is not one of the worst ultras you could pull anymore. In fact, this is actually in the upper tier, because remember, the duo drive and detonators, those are about 2 3s. You got the trap as well, which is pretty cheap. Then you also have the Malice link, that's also really cheap. So that's like 4 ultras on top of my head. This, I guess, is probably the 6th best ultra out of the 10 to grab. In fact, we're actually gonna just check right here, because I'm quite interested. Yeah, 1 2 3 4. Yep, so it's kind of more so in the middle, actually. At least makes its pack back. Obviously, you want to pull one of these on the top row, but it's still not too bad. Low, the pair of voices voice QCs are 120, 130, 200 here for your QCs. You've got the prayer here. Ultis are $15, $18 here for your ulti lows. Yeah, so these are very, very cheap, honestly. Goes up to 18, but if you want your lows, this is a fine price to grab them at. I said get QCs at 70. Skull Guardian, these are 60, going up to 87. Wow. Okay, so if you guys actually want to get these Guardians while they're cheap, I mean, you got them at 60 before, closer to 90. That's about a third price difference. I mean, then goes up to 92, 107, 150 here. Do I think it's going to go all the way up to here? Not really here, but maybe it could sell at 140, 150 again. Very possible. Ultras are just, solid 2s here. Probably by the time this card gains traction, we're going to have this in the tins as a secret. Then we have QC Colossus here. These are $8. Go up to about $9, $10 here for your QC Colossus here. Fun fact, people are actually playing this a little more, because people are hyped up for Thunder Dragons, toss format, etc. Flag is about $2, $3 here, with Protos being a little higher today, about $6, $7 here, so not too bad. This card really should be banned again. I'll be perfectly honest with you guys here. I actually talked about it in the Ritual deck profile. With Brandon, we talked a little bit about this. Ulti Colossus, these are like 30 for light player, and your ments are 30. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. Forget the QC, go grab the ulti. These look beautiful. The foiling's great. $30 for these ultis are fantastic, and they look great. White Forest. So I told people more support's on the way, but we also have the cards from Supreme Darkness that people want to play. So go ahead, grab your White Forest stuff. The QC LZs, I said, they're not really too much higher. And that was true. They were about 90 bucks there. Now they're 125, 135. So now they're really bought out. Estellars are 90, going up to 110. Reselia, which, if you guys don't know, this is one of my favorite Synchro QCs in the game, because its artwork is beautiful. It kind of reminds me of Rosario Vampire, if you guys are kind of an old school anime headed like me. I actually read the manga when it was ongoing. It wasn't even in what people would call season 2. But yeah, it's pretty insane. So I love this card because of it. I actually have multiple copies just because I just like the card. And I actually do play White Forest. $70, $80 here for your QCs. You got Diabell, Queen of the White Forest, they're 65, 78. Surprised this card hasn't gone up, seeing how this is kind of the boss monster for synchros that they have. But then you have Silvera, which is also about 65, $80 here for your QCs. You also have the Spell here. These are, yep, still 42.52. I mean, you really only need to play one copy, so that's probably why. But yeah, your synchros here, they have gone up like crazy. So Silvera is probably the best one. I mean, Book of Eclipse, essentially, Book of Eclipse, your opponent's field essentially without the draw on your opponent's turn is mad broken. Elza, the White Forest, these are 40 here for your secrets. Stellar, these are about 24 for your secrets. So this card was roughly around 14, so went up to 24. These were about 30, I want to say. Yeah, 25, but they did go up to 30s a little earlier. Now they're about 40 for your secrets here. Infinite Forbidden, I'm just telling you guys right now, is a very good set to get if you can get it sealed. There's a reason why boxes are 90. I mean, you have Engravers at 100. You have Dominus is going crazy. All the QCs going crazy. You got the Mulch Army, all the White Force, all the QCs, Exodia, Legacy stuff. I mean, like, this set is really insane. Honestly, this set has aged very well. The Exodia, by the way, today is like 53. I still think that's quite cheap. Then you have, let's see what else we have here. Deception here. Secrets are 45, going up to $50 here. So this card is going up here. Up to 50. This card was 27. I told people, hey, go grab your cards while you can. This card has not doubled yet. People are saying, oh, well, no, it's doubled. No, double would be 54, not 44, 45. Granted, it goes up to 50 here, but when people were saying it doubled when it was hitting 39, and that's not true. You got something at 27, it went up to 40. Hey, that's great. You don't gotta lie and say you got a 2x. We were actually talking about this in my Discord, which, guys, if you have not joined my Discord, join it in the description below. Also, if you guys have not hit that like button, go ahead and do that. We're doing a free giveaway, guys, for an Mr. Packbit Secret Rare. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, let me know what cards I'm going over next Mark Watch or what decks you're playing this format, and you're entered in the giveaway. But we were talking about this, and funny little thing I want to tell people is you never have to feel bad about not getting in on a card. There was actually someone in my Discord who talked a little bit about it, or a few people actually, I should say. And you guys have to remember that probably the average age of someone who plays this game is like 21 to 24. And I truly mean that. That is the average age. Maybe it's even more, actually, because a lot of people I see, and guys, I am 27 or almost 27 years old. I'll see so many people who are older or a lot older than me playing this game. Like, literally, I think if I was 24, 25, I would even feel a little less of the average age for playing this game. It's just a true fact. And because we're that age, that means we have bills. We have people, we have family to take care of. We have other obligations, tuition, to spend money on. So whenever you see a card and someone says, oh, you could have got this at this point, aka me. Let's use me as an example, because I don't want to take someone thinking I'm throwing shade at another Mark watching YouTuber. In fact, I'm actually friends in like almost every single one. There's only one I dislike, and no, it's not with the one you guys are probably thinking of. And the guy I'm talking about, actually, yeah, never mind. But basically, when you see me say that, don't feel bad about not getting a card. If you have to pay pills and do everything, you're prioritizing your life stuff. So never feel bad about not getting in on a card. And plus, people make bad calls, etc., etc. It's just something I want to throw out there. Never feel bad. There's no reason. QCs here, because these could have easily went from 27 to 15 too. That would be crazy, but QCs are 97, 105, 113. These are not too bad either. Lancia, the Ancestral Dragon QCs, these are still 53, going up to 137. I don't know why these are getting eaten up, but Ice Bearer is actually a very good deck to play. There's actually the general where they have to discard a card to basically resolve a card. It's kind of insane. Trishula here, QCs, these are $8. So not too bad for your QC treasures. Man, almost went this whole market watch without butchering something. Ghost Trick Alucard for one of our last cards of the day here. Ultra rares. These are like 675 for light play there. 10s here. If we go near mint light play and we go first, yeah, these are like $8 going up to 14. You got your rares here at about 4, 5, go up to $6, $7 here. This card is good in hat format because it basically just pops a set. It's a rank 3, so our rank 3 options are pretty good in hat format, but sometimes Zen mains doesn't necessarily cut it. A la carte helps force pops and everything. If they can't deal with it, they kind of can't really set multiple cards. It's a bit of a niche card for hat format, but it is still a hat format card. And then you have the ultis, which I love the ulti so much. I liked Shadow Specters a lot, but it was not a good set, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you it was. 20 go, but first edge, which you should probably get these instead because you're not really saving $2 here, are about $23 here. Yeah, you don't even have light plays cheaper on. Well, you have one for basically $1, but if it's $1, if you're ever looking at a card that's like in the double digits and light play to near mint is like $1 or $2 difference, just get the near mint. Yeah, about 22 here for your near mint. So that's pretty insane for this card. Definitely a card that I would actually kind of like in Stampede, which, by the way, you guys should check out that Stampede video. It's probably right over here. Check out the Ritual deck profile as well. Again, top 8 Rosemont Regional. Go check that out. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Join the giveaway in our Discord. Thank you, my YouTube channel members, guys. If you want to support the channel, consider being a YouTube channel member. I always appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.